Hello, my name is XONEVANT. Today is Sunday, May the 11th, and this is your Daily Dose. Alright gamers, so Dark Souls is finally starting to post up on the channel, so I figured we'd talk about kind of what was going to happen for the rest of May and then going into June and so forth and so on. Just kind of wanted to discuss some things with you guys, and look, I'm still going to be trying to do what I set out to do at the beginning of the year. You guys know that at the beginning of the year, I said, look, I'm going to play all these games and all this coverage is going to be coming. And then the problem is that I was promising you guys things that I didn't know that I could deliver, right? Now, obviously, if the games I was playing, like, you know, I played Final Fantasy and I played Thief, and my thought was that I was going to enjoy those games. My thought was that I was going to enjoy covering them and, you know, posting videos and all that kind of stuff, but I just couldn't get into them for some reason. And as soon as that happened, I knew that I had basically dug myself a hole because I had promised you guys something that I wasn't 100% sure that I could deliver. And after doing that 2 times in a row, back to back, I felt like I was letting you guys down. So I kind of said, you know what, I got to take a step back. I have to get these games done first before I start announcing them to my subscribers, because it's unfair for me to tell them that I'm going to cover something and then have to renege on it. So you guys know on yesterday's Daily Dose, I posted an announcement video for Dark Souls. I listed, you know, hey, I'm covering this game. I listed, you know, the dates I'm going to be covering it, the times that I'm going to be covering it, the title of the chapters. I mean, it kind of gave you an idea of kind of how the flow is going to be. And that's kind of how I want to do things from here on out. Now, it's probably going to take me another 1 to 2 months before I get a good flow going with this. I had to create all new templates and all that kind of stuff, which took time. But you'll see how it kind of plays out, you know, over the next couple of months. In other words, on the first of the month, instead of me giving you a monthly preview of games that I hope that I'm going to be able to cover for the channel, it's going to be a monthly preview of games that I've already filmed, recorded it, edited, and they're already on YouTube. You see what I mean? So when I give you guys that monthly preview, it's going to be 100% ironclad that this is the content that you guys are going to be able to enjoy for that, you know, particular month. Now, I also wanted to go ahead and talk about my reasoning for not putting the road to completion up, you know, maybe twice a day or maybe every day like I normally would. You know, typically when I have videos like this, I'll put them out back to back to back, you know, like every single day. And I didn't want to do that for a couple of reasons. The first reason is because these videos are going to be between 45 minutes and an hour and 15 minutes long. I mean, they're pretty hefty, you know, videos, and there's a lot of stuff going on in the videos. So I wanted to make sure that you guys had ample time to be able to digest the video, watch the video, and then actually, you know, work on the video, because I know a lot of you guys have school, work, and that sort of stuff. And I didn't want to just keep shoving, you know, videos down your throat, right? Knowing that you guys have busy lives. So I figured, you know what, let's put a video out, let's give it, you know, 2 or 3 days in there, give them a little breather, let them enjoy it. You know, obviously if you're just watching the video in general, like maybe you're not even playing along with the video, you just want to watch the video, you know, give you time to have a chance to watch it, because I know you guys are subbed to a lot of people, and that's one of the reasons why I kind of give you that wiggle room in between episodes. Now, the second reason why I'm doing this is more for me, right? I need time to be able to film, edit, and record some more games for you guys. So, you know, on those 2 days or so where you're not getting any Dark Souls coverage, I'm going to be layering in more content. You see what I mean? I'm just trying to build up a stash of content so that over the next month or two, right, 60 days or so, I can start getting those 2 to 3 videos up a day that I was getting up last year, right? And that's going to attract a lot more people to the channel, because I know that that's the way that I'm going to have to grow, because I'm not doing all the shady stuff that these other channels are doing. I'm just going to have to put out better content and more content, you see what I mean? And keep the quality high, and that's how we're going to grow. And even right now, I'm actually filming a personal play behind the scenes right now. I'm not going to tell you what the game is, because I don't want to, you know, A, I don't want to spoil it, and then B, I don't want to promise something that I can't deliver. Anything could happen on my end, right? My capture cards could die, a job could come up, and then it might get delayed. So I'm not going to tell you guys that I'm covering it or what I'm covering until it's ready to go. But I'm actually filming that right now, and then once I have it uploaded to YouTube and everything's good and it's scheduled to post, then I'll do another announcement video just like I did with Dark Souls, and it'll give you an idea of when it's going to be dropping. And those extra days where you're not getting RTC Dark Souls coverage, right, those 2 days that you're not getting any of those videos, you're going to be getting the personal plays. And then I'm going to start layering in some regular trophy and achievement videos for the vault. You guys know I do that series now on the channel. So that's kind of why I'm giving myself those breather days. You see what I mean? And I did want to address this too, because War on Reality Gaming actually asked me that in a comment earlier today. So hopefully that answered your question, but just want to make sure that you guys have some breathing room, and then it gives me some breathing room, and I think it's the best way to do it, just because those videos are very long. Now, another good thing about having Dark Souls behind me now is I'm going to be taking my 2 weeks vacation. Well, it's not really a vacation because I'm still going to be working, but you guys know that I'm going to condense my day into an 8-hour day. I'm just going to be pulling 8-hour days for the next 2 weeks, and that's going to allow me to just start filming some more content for you guys. Battlefield 4 is actually on the way to my house right now. I got it through GameFly because I couldn't rent it from Redbox because they're not set up for it yet. They only have, PS3 and 360 games. So as soon as it gets here, I'm going to be doing some filming with that, some multiplayer. And like I said, I'm also filming, some content right now, some personal plays and things of that nature. Now, I do have a list on my computer right now of games that you guys have suggested. Games like Dishonored, Mirror's Edge, Red Dead Redemption. I got a ton of them up there. So if you guys want to leave comments right now, just to make sure that I have all of you guys' suggestions, just do that in the comments below. Just leave me the game that you want me to play, and then what type of coverage you like to see for the game. And then you guys can just go through and thumbs up other people's comments, There's no need to list the same game twice. So if you want me to cover, Dishonored, and somebody else already has it up there, then just thumbs up that comment. You see what I mean? And then I'll kind of go through that and check the list, make sure that I have, all the ideas from you guys, and then I'll just, decide my coverage from there. Now, I do want to go ahead and address this too. Nobody has asked me this yet, but I did want to talk about it because I know it's probably going to be a question that pops up in today's comments is, am I going to be covering Watch Dogs? Like I said, guys, I'm not going to be promising that I'm going to be covering any more games because I might get Watch Dogs and I might not like it. Or maybe I get it and it's pretty easy and it doesn't really need a road to completion, whatever the reason may be. And because I don't know that, and because I've been burnt twice already this year, and it's kind of put a downer on the channel for this year, in my opinion, I just don't want to go that route anymore. But just know this going forward, This is just something that you should just kind of, stow away in the back of your mind, is that if it's a AAA game, I will be playing it. You see what I mean? Personally, I'm going to be buying all the AAA games, playing the AAA games. Just know that right off the bat. And if the game is good, if I like the game, if I feel like the game is deserving of some type of coverage, then I'm 80% sure on any given AAA game that I'll be covering it. And that's something that you guys can kind of think about too. It's just whether I'm going to actually announce it or not. Now, typically, the day after I get the game, you guys know that I do a first impressions video. You'll be able to tell in that video if I'm going to be covering the game or not. You see what I mean? And I'll be giving little clues and hints every now and again too, as I obviously work on the guide. I just don't want to officially say it, because once I say it, I'm bound by it. And then if I can't come through, I'm breaking a promise. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any more questions or concerns, leave them in the comments below. Like I said, let me know what games you want me to play. I'll check them off with the list I already have. I'm just trying to compile a big list to figure out what I want to be filming over the next 2 weeks. And like I said, make sure that you put the type of coverage too that you want in the game. If you just want regular trophy and achievements, just put the vault. If you want road to completion, obviously put RTC or road to completion. And then the personal play, you can put, personal play or PP, whichever one you want to do. And we'll go from there, guys. So hopefully you're going to enjoy the Dark Souls coverage. Hopefully you've already enjoyed it so far. And I'll see you guys right back here tomorrow.